Hey everyone, welcome to this incredible Wild West story that's going to touch your heart and keep you glued to the screen. Before we jump in, I just want to say a huge thank you for being here. Your support is what keeps this channel alive during tough times, and it means the world to me. If this tale of loneliness, redemption, and life-changing secrets resonates with you, please hit that like button right now. It gives me the motivation to create more. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications and stick around till the end for the emotional twist that'll leave you inspired. I promise, this is a story you won't want to miss. Let's build this community together and make sure no one feels alone. Now, let's ride into the adventure. In the dusty town of Dustville during the peak of the Wild West era, where the sun beat down mercilessly on the parched earth and saloons, buzzed with tales of outlaws and gold rushes, a lonely farmer named Samuel Reed stood in the crowded auction square. Samuel was a man in his late 40s, his face lined from years of toiling under the sun, his calloused hands telling stories of endless labor on his small ranch just outside town. Dressed in faded denim overalls, a checkered shirt rolled up at the sleeves, and a wide-brimmed hat that shaded his tired brown eyes, Samuel had come to the auction not for livestock or tools, but out of sheer desperation for company his wife had passed away 5 years earlier, leaving him to face the isolation of the frontier alone. The auctioneer, a slick man in a bowler hat and vest, banged his gavel on the wooden podium, shouting over the murmur of the crowd, "Next lot. Folks, the last Apache woman left behind after the tribe's relocation. Starting bid, $1. The woman, named Lirio meaning Lily in her native tongue, stood on the platform with quiet dignity, her long black hair braided with feathers, her traditional buckskin dress adorned with intricate beadwork that caught the light, her dark eyes scanning the crowd with a mix of defiance and hidden sorrow. She was in her mid-20s, her bronzed skin glowing under the sun, her figure strong from a life of survival in the harsh wilderness. The crowd jeered, some spitting tobacco, others laughing at the savage being sold like property. The Wild West's cruel attitudes toward natives on full display. Samuel, feeling a pang of pity amid his loneliness, raised his hand. $1. The auctioneer grinned. Sold to the farmer in the back. As Lirio was led down, her hands bound loosely with rope, Samuel untied her, his voice soft. "I ain't here to hurt you." The ride back to his ranch was silent, the wagon creaking over bumpy roads, the sun setting in a blaze of orange, the mystery of Lirio's secret just beginning to unfold. What was her story, and how would this $1 purchase change Samuel's empty life? The ranch came into view, a modest wooden house with a barn, fields of corn swaying in the wind. The isolation palpable as night fell. Samuel showed her to a small room. "You'll be safe here," he said, his brown eyes kind. The first act of compassion Lirio had seen in months. The night deepened, the stars twinkling above the ranch. The Wild West full of hidden possibilities. Lirio's secret to seed waiting to bloom. Samuel sat on the porch, his hat in his lap, wondering if this impulsive buy would ease his loneliness or bring more trouble. The story was just starting, the farmer's life about to transform in ways he couldn't imagine. Have you ever made a decision that changed your life? Comment below. This $1 purchase is about to shock. The next morning, Samuel woke to the sound of birds chirping outside his ranch house, the sun rising over the fields, casting golden light on the corn stalks that swayed gently in the breeze. He pulled on his checkered shirt and denim overalls, his boots thudding on the wooden floor as he headed to the kitchen, expecting to find Lirio still asleep in the small room he'd given her. To his surprise, the stove was lit, the aroma of fresh bread and stew filling the air. Lirio standing there in her buckskin dress, her black hair braided neatly, her dark eyes focused on the pot. "I thought I'd made breakfast," she said softly, her voice accented but clear, her beadwork necklace catching the light. Samuel nodded, his brown eyes widening. "Thank you, Mum." They ate in silence at the rough-hewn table. The ranch house simple, with a stone fireplace and handmade furniture. The Wild West's harshness evident in the sparse decor. Lirio shared a bit of her past. She was the last of her Apache clan left behind after a forced relocation by settlers. Captured and sold at auction as a curiosity. Her secret knowledge of healing, herbs and survival skills. Hidden to avoid further exploitation. Samuel listened, his hat on the table, his face softening as he saw her not as a purchase, but as a person with stories of her own. The rain from last night leaving puddles outside the window. "Why did you buy me?" she asked, her dark eyes searching his. "Loneliness is a heavy burden," he replied, his voice low, the ranch's isolation weighing on him. The day unfolded with Lirio helping in the fields, her strong hands pulling weeds, her dress hitched up for work, her beadwork glinting in the sun. Samuel watched, impressed by her endurance, the mystery of her secret starting to intrigue him. As evening fell, they sat on the porch, the stars emerging, Lirio teaching him Apache words for the constellations, her voice a melody in the night. The ranch felt less empty, the farmer's heart stirring with a warmth he'd forgotten. The Wild West offering unexpected connections. What was Lirio's full secret, and how would it transform the ranch? The night deepened, the mystery building, the farmer's life shifting with each passing day. The story continued, the $1 auction by proving to be priceless. What secret do you think she hides? Comment below. This transformation is just starting. As the weeks passed, the ranch began to change under Lirio's influence. The fields greener from her knowledge of natural fertilizers made from local plants. The corn stalks growing taller, the sun shining on the once neglected land. Samuel, in his overalls and shirt, worked alongside her, his brown eyes lighting with surprise as she showed him how to use herbs to heal a sick cow. Her buckskin dress practical for the labor, her black hair tied back with a feather. "How do you know all this?" he asked, his hat pushed back, sweat on his brow. "My people have lived in harmony with the land for generations," she replied, her dark eyes steady, her beadwork necklace a reminder of her heritage. The mystery of her secret deepened. She was not just a survivor, but a healer. Her Apache wisdom a treasure trove that saved the ranch from drought and disease. Samuel's loneliness faded, their conversations by the fire turning to laughter. The ranch house warmer with her presence, the stone fireplace crackling as they shared stories. "I was the last because my clan was scattered by settlers like your people," she said one night, her voice soft, the scar from a childhood injury on her hand visible in the light. Samuel's heart ached, his own past of losing his family to illness making him empathize. The Wild West's conflicts a distant echo in their growing bond. The ranch prospered, neighbors whispering about the Apache woman who brought luck. The auction a forgotten joke. Lirio's secret revealed more. She could read the weather, predict storms, her knowledge saving crops. The farmer's respect turning to admiration. The days blended, the ranch a haven, the mystery unfolding as love bloomed. What would this mean for their future? The story evolved, the $1 buyer turning point. One fateful day, outlaws raided the ranch, guns blazing, Red Hawks gang stealing cattle, the plains echoing with shouts. Samuel fought, his rifle cracking, but they were outnumbered, his shirt torn, blood on his arm. Lirio, in her dress, grabbed a bow hidden in the barn, her Apache skills shining as she shot arrows with deadly accuracy, her black hair flying, her dark eyes fierce. The outlaws fled, Red Hawk's red feather left behind. The mystery of her prowess revealed she was a warrior's daughter, trained in stealth and combat. Her secret a weapon that saved the ranch. Samuel stared, stunned. "You never told me." She smiled, her beadwork glinting. "You never asked." The bond strengthened, the Wild West's dangers forging their partnership. The ranch secure once more, the story intensified, the transformation complete. With the outlaws defeated, the town celebrated, the saloon filled with cheers, Samuel toasting Lirio, his eyes full of love. She became a legend, the Apache woman who tamed the wild. Her dress now blended with cowboy elements, her hair adorned with feathers. The ranch thrived, their marriage real, the $1 auction a distant memory, the secret transforming their lives. The Wild West offered hope, the farmer no longer lonely. Years later, their children heard the tale, the ranch a legacy of unity, Lirio's secret knowledge passed down, the plains peaceful. Samuel and Lirio grew old together, their love enduring, the mystery a beautiful memory. The ranch stood as a symbol of transformation, the family complete. The story a testament to kindness and secrets. In the end, the lonely farmer's life was forever changed by the woman he bought for $1. Her secret the key to happiness. Thank you for staying with me through this transformative story. Your attention means everything. If the farmer's journey from loneliness to love inspired you, please like this video, subscribe for more Wild West adventures, and comment below what secret would transform your life. Your support during these challenging times keeps this channel going. Let's grow together. Share with a friend and see you next time.